What's going on, beautiful angels? Thank you for joining me today. I do appreciate you guys very, very much. And yeah, thank you very much. So, today I want to talk about spirituality um, and the dark night of the soul. So, specifically, the dark night of the soul in spirituality. So, the dark night of the soul, it's this, you could say, phase of life that we go through and you could say it's a point in time our soul is um, seeing a lot of what we don't like, seeing a lot of sadness, seeing a lot of hatred, seeing a lot of um, your spouse not doing what you want, seeing a lot of you're having all these negative thoughts, you're seeing a lot of um, like you see people having fun times, but then you yourself, you're like, how come I can't have fun times? You're in this spot of life of just, it's a very dark place. That's why it's called the dark night of the soul. So, in this dark place, your soul is like, you're experiencing all of this negativity, all of this bad thoughts. And it happens, in my opinion, for a reason. I know a lot of people are like, no, everything doesn't happen for a reason. Well, in my opinion, it does happen for a reason. I truly believe that we create our realities. And when we're, you could say, asleep, when you're not paying attention to all these bad thoughts that you're having, you're in a dark night of the soul. You're not listening to what you know you want to do. You want to have fun. You want to do these things. You want to see beauty. You want to see happiness. You want to see the love wherever, I don't know, whatever you want to see, like you're not doing that. You're in this dark place. So when you're in this dark place, at, for me in my life, I was at the point of suicide because I was like, I just want to love people. I just want happiness. I just want this. I just want that. And well, I wanted to love and I wanted to see like the world grow and be beautiful and everybody chill with each other, like just like, okay, well, that's not what I like, but this is what I like, like just chill with it. Like you do you. You's gonna do what you's gonna do. um, so in this place, you follow the darkness. You're following what you don't want, what you know you truly don't want. What you're attaching, you're having these attachments to these thoughts and people and situations. And in these attachments, it's what your mind perceives as a negative energy. These attachments to those, I mean, for me, I no longer see them as negative energies. I see them as like a teacher. I see them as a situation that's going to help me better myself for the future. But in when I was going through this dark night of the soul, I was like, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Blah 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 blah. Because I was I was at the point of suicide because I just didn't want to live in this world any longer when all I could see was like people were just, hurting each other and people were just like wanting to bring each other down. People just want to talk about and back then I would consider it shit. They just want to talk about shit. Now I'm just like, you know what? They're doing them and I'm doing me. I can listen to what they say, take it with a grain of salt, or learn from what they say, or just be like, okay, that was an experience. I don't really like it. Peace. That's not what I'm thinking. That's not my opinion on things. So peace. I can choose. That's why I think we create our own realities because I can choose which path to go down. We are powerful beings of existence. We are so powerful beyond what a lot of people don't even understand how powerful we are. Oh yeah. And if you like this video, click the like button or don't. It's up to you. Free will. I'm a huge believer of free will. So, you know, you do you. You's gonna do what you's gonna do. I learned that from like a 6-year old. Energy,
Um,
frequency,
well, I'm not sure
vibration.
exactly how old she is. That's why I'm like,
But anyways, so yeah, I that's everything I have to say about the Dark Night of the Soul and the spiritual path. How about some tips that got me through it? Um, okay, first tip to get me out of that bad place for me was to think about what all the things that I'm grateful for. Think about, oh my gosh, I have hands. Look at that. Like, it's wonderful. Sometimes people don't have hands. And I mean, I know it's like you're comparing yourself to someone like that. Like it's just that's what I needed to get out of my suicide. That's what I needed. I needed to hear all these things that I'm grateful for. So you know what? If I did compare myself to people that didn't have hands and being grateful for that I do have hands, it's like that's what I needed as a person to grow from that experience. And now look, it's helping me to like just be happier. Anyways, one is gratitude about everything and every little, like I'm happy that this letter exists so that I can understand language or communication with others, or I'm glad that the rocks exist because sometimes I can have a rock to throw into the river, or I'm glad that my parents exist because I wouldn't be here without them. The chance to be born, oh my gosh, it's crazy. Anyways, so yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Just like, oh, I love where I live. I'm sorry if that's boasting, but